Hello, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and we're in Droushia, or at Droushia. Well, the countryside next to Droushia anyway. I'm visiting, I don't know if it's got an official name, but I call it the Helmet, and you'll see why I call it that. Presently, I'm just making my way through some undergrowth. Have a quick look around first of all. The road from Inia to Accordalia goes along there. And there, you'll see it more clearly later, is a Crisihu Valley and Bay. But, oh sorry, I should say Droushia is just that way. And the countryside near Droushia reminds me a bit of Dartmoor, believe it or not. So if you're ever living in Cyprus and you fancy a bit of Britain again, come and have a little wander around here. The spring flowers are beginning to bloom. There'll be a lot more of them over the coming weeks. I had hoped that, well, when we set off from Polemi it was nice and sunny, but a blooming great clouds arrived. You can just see as I go over this little ridge why this rock up ahead is called the Helmet. So yeah, the climate up here is quite British as well. I mean, even compared to Polemi, where we just left, it's a lot colder here and cloudier. Obviously, if you're walking through undergrowth like this, you need to make sure you've got decent shoes on so that you don't get bitten by any snakes. Now normally at this time of year that wouldn't be an issue, but the winter's been so warm that I wouldn't be sure. I'm going this way first because on a previous visit I noticed there was an interesting rock and erosion, which I'm just about to show you on the way through. I'm sure you'll be able to see it. I suppose I could zoom in. Oh. It's like a little honeycomb almost. It's funny because a lot of people say, well, why would you want to have a bit of countryside that reminds you of Britain? But they're the same sort of people who object when someone asks on one of our forums where they can get an English breakfast from or something like that. I often wonder, do they like go down Chinatown in London and berate all the Chinese there for not embracing our culture or something? Or is it only a one-way street? Right, see if I can get this right as to what's down there, because there's an interesting gorge. It's probably maybe part of Crisihu. I'm not sure. That's trouble, there's so many interesting gorges in Cyprus. But here's the Helmet close up, and you can see it's definitely got the shape of a medieval helmet. I don't know if there's a myth associated with the site. Now, it's actually quite a good time to come and visit this because the undergrowth's not too bad at the moment. I'm wondering if some goats have been around, but if you look inside the helmet you can see it's got some more of that honeycomb sort of effect in the rock. Get a little bit closer. Yeah, it's almost as if someone's been pruning here. Now, if I was a bit fitter and younger, I'd be jumping across to that other rock over there. But as I'm still getting over Christmas and all the overindulgences, I think I'll play it safe. Fortunately, I've been here before, so I know I can walk this way, even though the undergrowth is covering up the ground. Oh, there's lots of brambles though. Rotate round. I believe these rocks are used by climbers as well. I'll get the helmet from this side now. Can hear a lot of dogs barking in the distance. We often get asked by people on the forum or the Facebook chat group what it's like living in Cyprus, because they want to move here, etc. And we always say, well, come and visit an area properly before you buy a house here, and rent if you can, because stuff like noise can be a lot more of an issue if you're actually living next to it rather than just visiting the area. So you need to work out, because dog barking in villages is a common thing basically. Ooh, I'm going to have to concentrate here, hang on. Luckily my shoes have got a good grip. Do the helmet from this side. But if you can put up with barking dogs and decent soundproofing can help there. There are many benefits to living in a Cypriot village, which I won't go into here, but we've been here coming up to 7 years, and well, we love it. It's actually, I think it's 8 years now, 7.5 years. So I'm getting, oh, I know where that is. That's near to what used to be Gravity Road Diner, and beyond that, on to the left a bit, you'll get the Chrissy Hoo Greenpoint, and there's a good off-road route there. I flew the drone down there actually a couple of days ago. I haven't done anything with the footage yet because I was more like using the drone to explore gorges rather than get anything to publish. But I've definitely got unfinished business down there, because something's lurking there that's going to be interesting. There is one place more over that way that I tried to visit when my brother was here I actually got told off by the wife because in order to get there, I thought I could get away with having a 3-metre ladder and sticking it down this hole. But when I got back to the site, it was obviously I'd need about 10-metre ladder. Anyway, I sent the photograph to Alex, who was in England at the time, saying this is me and my brother having fun, and she just looked at it and was like, "What's that ladder doing? What are you up to?" So, anyway, we did go there, and I'd need an awfully long ladder, so I've given up on that, which is a shame, but there you go. Anyway, I'm wittering now, so I'll leave you with this parting shot of the Cyprus countryside in springtime, before the flowers really come into prominence, but it's still very beautiful nonetheless. Okay, cheers, thanks for watching.